Uh, Next thing to talk about, Black Panther 3.
Yeah,
Great news. Ryan Coogler is coming back to direct.
obviously.
And it's going to be shot on film. This is already a candidate for best looking MCU movie ever, and we haven't seen anything from it.
Yeah, Wakanda on film.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And then obviously David Johnson.
Yes, David Johnson is our new T'Challa. Excuse me. He plays T'Challa Jr. We'll get to that in a minute. What do you think of David Johnson as the new Black Panther?
Well, obviously, we haven't seen anything big that he's been in that we haven't loved, right? So Alien Romulus, we thought he was unbelievable in that, and we thought he was unbelievable in The Long Walk.
Correct.
So good for him.
I literally have it written down. I love David Johnson.
Yeah.
I have only given 10 out of 10s to 4 movies since this podcast has existed. 4 new movies, new releases. And David Johnson gives the best acting performance in 2 of those films. Yeah. I've also met him. I met him at an Alien Romulus event, and he was extremely kind. So it's very safe to say I'm a huge fan of David Johnson.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
But I can't help but be disappointed that this isn't Damson Idris. To me, Damson Idris was the clear slam dunk casting choice here. I do love David Johnson, but I really don't know how I feel about him in this role. The late, great Chadwick Boseman played T'Challa perfectly, not just because, like, in the emotional scenes he was incredible, but his T'Challa had, like, a confidence and a swagger to him that I don't know if David Johnson can replicate, and, like, Damson Idris, I feel like, exudes that so naturally. There's also little things. You're going to think this is me nitpicking, but David Johnson is 5'9". The late, great Chadwick Boseman was 6 feet tall, so physically he would literally live in Boseman's shadow. Damson Idris is 6'1".
Did you write that line and think, wow, I really knocked that one out of the park?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
There is a rumor. I think you'll find this interesting because you're kind of a drama queen. There is a rumor that Damson Idris wasn't chosen because of his girlfriend. I know that's very interesting. The story is that Damson Idris is currently dating Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's daughter. Her ex-boyfriend, Ryan Coogler's best friend and close collaborator, Michael B. Jordan, the girl he thought he was going to marry. Have you ever see that meme of Michael B. Jordan at that basketball game where he's crying? That is that he's at that game without Lori Harvey. So do you think that Damson Idris missed out on the role of Black Panther because of the bro code?
Was there ever a casting rumor? Did anyone ever confirm that Damson Idris was supposed to be it?
Nobody ever confirmed it or anything, but...
And why would I assume that?
I'm not saying you would assume that. I'm just asking, like... Because me personally, like, I love David Johnson, but I think for that role, Damson Idris is better in every way.
But you're not the casting director.
Certainly not.
Right, so the casting director could disagree.
Absolutely. I do think that theory is a little far-fetched for me. For me, I think it's only a matter of time before we see Damson Idris cast in the MCU. My thought process is they offered him a special role in the MCU. Like, maybe they said, look, you're not going to be Black Panther, but you will be Cyclops or something. Like, he's got to be something crazy, in my opinion. Maybe he's Nova. Like, they give him something nuts.
Why do you think he has to be in the MCU?
Because he's a young, upcoming actor that... You know, it's a really safe paycheck being in the MCU, all that stuff. Like, it would make sense for him. It would make sense for the MCU. Snowfall is fucking incredible. The MCU loves picking guys like Damson Idris, just like they're picking up Indy Neveretti, just like they're picking up Samara Weaving. I feel like a lot of the MCU's castings is like people right after they've had a big role and they kind of scoop them up. You don't really, like Joseph Quinn, Ebon Moss-Bacharach, Florence Pugh. Off of the back of, you know, all those movies, like Little Women and the one with The Rock. I just feel like they always picking people like that. And David Johnson, another one. Wouldn't surprise me at all if they picked up Isabella Merced. They love picking people like that. And I think that Damson Idris checks all those boxes. And I think he'd be phenomenal in the MCU. You didn't love him in F1?
Yeah, no, I thought he was great. I'm not saying it's not going to happen.
I don't want to exclusively attack David Johnson and glaze Damson Idris, though. David Johnson really is one of our best young actors, so I'm sure he'll be great. So he is playing young T'Challa Jr. We saw in the Wakanda Forever after credit scene. I wonder how they're going to do that time jump.
How long ago was Wakanda Forever?
Wakanda Forever came out in 2022. This movie comes out in 2028, so it's 6 years. But that boy is a child.
Yeah, he'd be like 10.
Yeah.
10, 15.
Yeah. And that on top of that, like in universe, I don't think it's been 6 years.
I mean, it's after Secret War, so who
Sure. Good
freaking
point.
knows? Yeah.
Good point. How do you feel about my take that I've always had that they recasted him with that after credit scene? I do feel a little bit vindicated here.
Well, you keep using the word in a way that it just does. That's just not what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Recasting means it's the same role, it's the same person, and it's just a different actor playing it, like they did with War Machine.
Yeah,
that's not what they did.
No. But they created a new character that isn't in the comics that literally has the exact same name as
people are named after their fathers literally all the time.
Black Panther. I'm just saying, like, and now it's not like he's a child or anything like that. No, they're aging him up, and he's just going to be Black Panther again.
No, I think he's going to be his own character.
We'll see.
Hopefully he's Black Panther. That'd be cool.
Well, we know he's Black Panther because that's how he's introduced. Right. Ryan Coogler was like, "Everybody, give it up for the next Black Panther."
How did Wakanda Forever end? Was Shuri Black Panther or no? Was it
Shuri
M'Baku?
is Black Panther.
At the end?
M'Baku is the king.
Oh, that's
but
right.
Shuri is Black Panther.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I've only seen that movie once.
Yeah, me too. But I have a better memory than you, despite my penis ailment.